Happy Tuesday. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with Tech Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing start to the week. Why is the market dropping? This is what we're going to be talking about today. We have the NASDAQ market down 0.7% so far on the day. We have a couple things to talk about, but this dramatic move, about 1 hour ago, we saw the NASDAQ market aggressively sell off. SQQQ began to take off. Congratulations to all of our Learn Plan Profit traders that locked in profits at this overbought level. It was very easy to see that progression was beginning to slow down. It was showing signs of resistance. We began to test the EMA, and now we're testing support right around 47.80. If we break below that, we're going to be heading down to the moving average, and then if we head below that, we're heading right back down to that previous support range right around 46.60. One of the things that I quickly want to talk about is why the market is still somewhat bearish. Market sentiment right now is not the best because of what's going on in China. If you haven't looked into it, COVID protests are going across all of China, and it's something that's causing it's having a global impact is what a lot of news outlets are actually talking about. The other thing that was released today is the consumer confidence report, and that was 30 minutes after the market opened. It actually came in a little bit better than expected. It caused the market to go up for a very short period of time. We talked about it during our live trading session today. It wasn't much of a surprise that shortly after it was reported, market did go up, but then it recovered and dropped right back down. Not much of a surprise, right? We've been trading below the moving average nonstop all day today. And if you're not seeing that, go on the 5-minute time frame and even look at SQQQ. We never broke below the 5-minute moving average on SQQQ. So some people were talking about like, oh my God, Rick, like how did he know that like it wasn't time to go into TQQQ just yet? I know that I do this, and I can only speak from my experience, is that I tend to overtrade when I'm only looking at the 1-minute time frame. I tend to perform better when I'm looking at larger time frames. It's the 5-minute, the 10-minute, the 15-minute. It could even be the 1 hour, but I make less impulsive decisions. And that's one of the topics that we actually talked about within our live trading session today. It's the idea of building healthy habits. And if you find yourself with the often bad habit of over trading and you're not doing anything to change that, I mean, it's literally just a recipe for disaster. You're only going to continue to burn your account because you're continuing to do that same bad habit that you are aware of, right? How can you continue to do the same bad habit over and over again and expect a different end result, right? It just doesn't make sense. So as of right now, SQQQ is the one that is leading the market. NASDAQ market is selling off. It doesn't matter what you hope for. It doesn't matter what you want to happen. It matters where the market direction is at. And it's very easy to see that market sentiment is bearish, which is why SQQQ is going up, right? We talked about it. Keep it simple. If you don't want to short the market, then just stay cash. It's very, very simple. Now, the only other thing that I want to talk about is why is Apple stock selling off a little bit more aggressive? Man, I don't know what's going on between Elon and Apple, but supposedly Apple is beginning to spend less on advertisements on Twitter. Obviously, Elon, the founder or CEO of Twitter, SpaceX, and Tesla, SpaceX, and now the new owner of Twitter, kind of like blasted them on Twitter. He also said that Apple supposedly is threatening to remove Twitter off of the Apple Store. Now, obviously, that would be very bad news, right, for Elon. And because of that, to kind of save his investment, he's clapping back to Apple saying, do it, right? Do it, and look what I'll do. And then he's talking about creating a Tesla smartphone, right? I have nothing against of Elon trying to go up against, by buying Twitter, going up against, something like Facebook or something like Instagram. I mean, we've seen TikTok in about a year to 2 years. TikTok completely has dominated the market in a very short period of time. So on the social platform, yes. But to try to compete with Apple, I mean, Apple is one of the most valuable companies that's publicly traded for a reason, right? I just don't think that that's a fight I would want to pick, right? That's like a big bear that you don't want to poke. So it's just unfortunate to see, but it looks like the investors are not liking Apple's decision to potentially remove Elon or Twitter off of the Apple Store. We could see that Apple is selling off and Tesla is in the green, right? So Tesla's not hurting as bad as Apple is today. And it just sucks, right? It sucks for people like you and I that are like investors in companies like this. And then there's billionaires or CEOs that are just like, having kind of like an ego, what is it called? Like an ego match with one another. And it kind of just has us sitting on our hands, like going back and forth and seeing like, why does this even have to happen with everything that's going on right now in China, everything that's going on with Ukraine and Russia? Oil prices are going up. They're expected to continue to go up in 2023. That's not good for inflation. Supposedly, there was a leak of the Federal Reserve speech tomorrow. It's just a bunch of stuff, random. A bunch of stuff that is extremely random. And this is the part that I don't understand. I'm not the happiest about it because there's a lot of inconsistencies with the market. And often when I see the market to be this inconsistent, I think one of the best things that I can do is simply stay cash, right? Anytime that you are uncertain about market direction, it doesn't matter if you possibly could make money, right? Our job as traders are simply to control the conditions in which we trade in. And if the conditions seem to be too risky, then it's probably maybe not the best time to trade, right? It's kind of like a race car driver. If I want to perform the best around a racetrack, I probably don't want to race on a winter day, right? I probably want to race when the asphalt is sticky, right? So I can perform the best. The same thing with trading. Just make sure that you put yourself in the best position to succeed, but being able to control the conditions you choose to take advantage of opportunities in. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about, I'm sorry if this video is going a little bit longer than what you expected, but I have a lot of stuff to update you guys on. There is a speech tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. By the head of the Federal Reserve, and that is Jerome Powell. So that's going to be at 1:30 p.m. I'm thinking about live streaming it. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys can get this video to over 1,500 likes, I'd be more than happy to live stream the Federal Reserve speech tomorrow. And that's going to be at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll figure when that is over here in Arizona. So I appreciate you guys' time. Hope that we earned the thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. Friendly reminder, if you joined our Learn Plan Profit Black Friday giveaway or our Tech with Apparel giveaway, we're going to be announcing the 4 different winners today. So I'm very excited about that, and I hope that you guys are too. So again, make sure you guys follow me on all the different social media platforms. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me via Discord, and that's that first link in the description. You can also, if you want to watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow, click that second link down below. Learn a little bit more about our Learn Plan Profit Group and see if it's a good fit for you. If so, I'll see you tomorrow at Market Open for our live trading session. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.